All right, I've got this mask and glove set from Creati Maki. I assume that's how you say it. Going to give you a couple tips here. First and foremost, it's made of plastic. So it's plastic, it's very lightweight. This isn't something that's heavy on your face. It's got a nice foam pad here, which helps with the comfort level. But when you put it on, there's definitely not room for glasses. So I saw somebody ask that question. You could actually put glasses on the outside if you want to, and it'll fit that way. But there's definitely not room for glasses on the inside. So that's one thing. In terms of different settings, there are at least, I think, 4 different ones. So you turn everything on with this little remote, which has a long cord, so you could run it down your shirt, put it in your pocket, whatever. But you turn it on, you've got the steady state, you've got the flashing, you've got a different flash, and then that's it, I think. And so you've got that on. And then actually, what I actually liked the most were the gloves. So the gloves have LED lights on the inside of them, and you can see on the back of my hand here where the wire is. Now you can decide to put that on the outside of your hand, or you can put it on the inside of your hand. It doesn't really matter. I prefer it on the outside just so that my palms are free. But once you do that, you can feel the button here, press it, turn them on, and see how that goes. And this is another reason I like it on the outside, because that's where all the lights are. And so you can do that. You can turn it on both so that you can kind of match it up. There we go, kind of match it up. There are different settings on this though. So as I go through, see the different settings here? I'm gonna turn the light off so you can see better. There we go. So you turn that on, and then I can go through the different settings. The gloves actually have more settings than the mask. The mask only has, I think, 3 different settings. The gloves, you can go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 settings. And you can, of course, do it on both, and so you can mix and match. If you want to, you can do 2 different things, or you can go with the same, whatever you want to do, it's there. But in terms of the gloves, they are not washable. Somebody asked that question. The gloves are not washable. The electronics are like stitched in place, basically. It's hard to see in here, but the electronics are stitched in place. And so if you wash this, I'm certain that you probably would ruin them. But other than that, they're very comfortable to wear. They're stretchy, and so they fit your hands just fine. They should fit even. I have relatively big hands, and you may not be able to get your fingers all the way up into the top of them because the fingers get relatively narrow, but you really don't need it. You kind of just can put your finger in here, force it as far as it'll go, and then that's all you really need, right? Because, I mean, they're just a light up glove. But other than that, really impressed with this. I'm going to have some fun with it when Halloween comes around. I'm excited to see kind of what rest of the outfit I can pair this with. But you can imagine at nighttime how cool this will look. And it's comfortable, so it's not something I'm gonna have to take off constantly to get breath and stuff like that. So highly recommend this. Loving the gloves.